Good morning, kids. It's the 19th of May, 2025. I decided to do another diary, and here is why. Yesterday, your mother and I spent approximately, I want to say 1 hour, this may be an exaggeration, but at least 30 minutes, dealing with an incredibly stupid process that demonstrates beyond shadow of doubt that your government is simply out to rob you and nothing else. Your government is the biggest enemy you'll ever have. Your personal government, that is. It is organized crime. That's what it is, and it holds all the cards. I don't know if there's any way to protest against it, but I'm sure that there is at least one way in which you need to think in such a way that there may be a vague chance of anything changing in a very distant future. Okay, so what happens is this. A few months ago, I think it was in April, your mother ordered a set of razor blades. She needs some razor blades for her razor, and she did not notice that she ordered those while on Amazon from a United Kingdom vendor, which is outside of the EU where we live. And the blades cost her just about, I can't remember the exact numbers, but it doesn't much matter, €6.50. She then was charged VAT, presumably in the UK. So the total cost of the object was €7.89, if I'm not mistaken, probably including shipping and everything like that. Now, about a week ago, we received a letter, snail mail, at home, that told us that we needed to proceed with the process of releasing the object from customs. Okay, customs is this awful, ridiculous, protectionist entity, which all it does is it applies costs to an object that arrived from somewhere else. It's as simple as that. There is no reason for it. Makes no sense at all. It's unpredictable, so it cannot be called a tax that is necessary in order to pay some service, whatever, roads. It doesn't matter what what the listener's idiotic ideology believes. It's a tax that can't be predicted, so it's obviously an unnecessary one, and it doesn't matter anyway because your government is insolvent permanently. Not that it matters, because they are the people who print, right? The cash, that is, well, the virtual cash that doesn't even need a printer. Anyway, so we are now at €7.89, which was of course paid immediately. Now, during the process of customs release, what you need to do, what the government requests for you to do, is to give them a ridiculous amount of your information, just like a data broker that then sells your data to somebody. And I guarantee to you that that's exactly what they're doing. But whatever. So you then also need to add all sorts of documentation. The request for document A would be the proof of purchase. So you need an invoice that has been issued to you on your Amazon account. So that I needed to download the PDF and attach it. Then they want a screenshot of the order. So I needed to take a screenshot of the browser, and then I needed to crop out the bits that are personal, like our bookmarks and that sort of stuff. Okay, if you're an older gentleman or gentle lady, you are not doing this, if you don't know how to handle this stuff. Anyway, so I do that. Then the order actually contained something else. So I needed to make another screenshot of the order that contained both of these items, because otherwise I couldn't justify the third document that was necessary, which was the document that proved that I made the payment. So I had to go to my bank account, find the correct transaction, which is not obvious because you do a lot of transactions as an adult. Anyway, I found it, and then I had to figure out reverse engineer which one it was and how many bits were in that particular order. So I did that. So I had to make a screenshot of the order that contained the various items, and highlight the item costs and write on the screenshot itself, which I did. So that's time. That's my time. Okay, my time is free. The government couldn't care less about my time. My time has no value for the government. Okay, they can rob me of time and money at the same time. It's beautiful. So then we get to the final bit. when they say, okay, I need to pay VAT in my country of residence on an object on which I've already paid VAT somewhere else. Beautiful. So double tax. Wait, we're not done because there's way more tax than this. So the object is now, it says there in the little panel, it's going to cost me about, I need to add about €1 something. That doesn't matter. Say €8.50 or whatever. But when you then click on one of the 3 payment options that are available, the number changes. Because they add something called a handling fee, which is €7. Now €7 is on top of the money you've already paid. Okay? A handling fee, because somebody else's time is valued. And it's paid for with my money, because their salary is paid with taxes. Okay? Because it's a government worker that demands the handling fee. Okay? Good. Do you know what's on the handling fee? Value added tax. So they add VAT, or EVA as we call it, on top of the service. So by the end, for an item that cost exactly €6.50, we paid €1.50 VAT to a foreign government, and now we're paying another €10.50 to our government. Okay? There is no solution to this problem. Power-hungry people are always present. They will be present forever, and they will want to destroy your life forever. You have no way to defend yourself outside of evading everything that's possible, right? Evading legally, meaning avoiding, so you need to have an accountant, There's a better solution, don't make money. Commerce your time in a different way. Barter with people. Figure out ways not to make money. It's the only answer. Okay, you are a Russian kulak. That's what's happening now. You need to protect yourself from the robber. The only robber is the government. Nobody else robs you ever, other than your government. So when you meet foolish people, they will tell you, we go to vote, this and that and the other. Voting is absolutely ridiculous. It's a waste of your time. It will be a waste of your time forever. It's worse than a waste of your time, because what you're doing is you're damaging yourself. You're legitimizing a process that is illegitimate. You're voting for one criminal or another criminal. There's no path in between. You're never going to be able to find somebody who isn't. And if somebody calls my position cynical, they can keep on doing it. I don't care. I've traveled more than most people. And by travel, I don't mean I have gone to a place and eaten a pizza and then gone somewhere else and seen a monument. That's not what I'm talking about. I've been to different places, lived in different places. All of them rob you all the time. And all governments are constantly insolvent. Look at the public debts. Okay? My favorite economist that's ever lived, Milton Friedman, once said, if the government were in charge of the Sahara Desert, there would be a shortage of sand. Now the government has been in charge of people for the longest time. We're talking at least a generation, between school and all of this sort of stuff. Okay? There is a shortage of people. And the shortage of people will be absolutely cataclysmic for the human species. And everybody is pretending that this isn't coming, while people are focusing on idiotic things like climate change and stuff that doesn't matter a lick of anything to anybody. Okay? I'm going to touch on the tariffs for the United States. Take it from a European who has suffered tariffs all the time. Tariffs are your enemy. While President Trump is absolutely correct in stating that the European countries as well as the rest of the world are essentially extracting tariffs on US products as well as anywhere else, by adding VAT to it, they are correct. Like this argument from Trump is correct. What is not correct is that to solve it, you need to do the same stuff as the others are doing. Robbing your own people who want to buy a Korean DVD does not solve anything. You are hurting your own people. And you are not going to get the power-hungry criminals on the other side to stop. Being a criminal yourself is not the answer to criminals. The answer to criminals is not being one. To attract people like America has done for all of time to come and live there. America is pretty disgusting as well now, fiscally. Your government is also your enemy, so don't worry about that. It doesn't matter what color it has. Let's stop pretending that it does. But yeah, kids, don't vote. Don't play this game. This game is offensive to your intelligence. You are voting for somebody to steal from you. You're just deciding what cape they're wearing. Okay? So all you need to do all your life is figure out a way to preserve your wealth. Your time is your own. You don't owe it to anybody. Your government is your enemy.